Hello guys, and welcome to a new Steel Division video today by me, Vulcan. Today I have for you a 3 versus 3 on Pointe du Hoc, and in this one I'm going to be playing with the 1st Infantry. On my team today I have Afghanistan and MIFU, and they are going to be playing with the 15th Infantry and 1st Panzer. On the Axis side, we have Matador, Pank and Nebula, who are playing with the 716th, 21st Panzer and 17th SS Panzergrenadier. Now, we don't have long to get troops down, so let's just make sure that we do. I've got to make sure that all of the entrances are covered here. We're going to bring in an AT gun just here and cover that off. We'll have an assault leader with those. We've got the M4 for the middle. I might just bring in the other M4 at the start as well for this right side. That'll do. And this M4 is going to be moving up there. And we'll bring in some extra infantry. Maybe just some assault MGs. I'm going to make sure they come to the center and then move to the right, because I don't really want them to come down this road, since if this area is compromised, they could get shot out of their vehicles beforehand. Looks like MIFU is providing some recon here. I don't have any recon until phase B in terms of infantry. I can bring in the A20C in phase A, but it's quite risky without a P38 Lightning, so I'd have to save in order to get P38s before I buy an A20C. Alright, let's just unload this in here. Push forwards. Those guys can hide as well. We've got our assault team that's going to push up this tree line. And we can have the assault breaches unload here and just start running forwards. Okay, that's all good. Gone into the building there, okay. Let's just make sure this M4 carries on. I'm going to bring in some infantry command just for the bazooka. But that's going to be a Panzergrenadier squad killed straight off the bat. Very nice. That's with its half-track as well. 45 points down the drain for our opponent. Very nice. Okay, let's unload this assault team. We'll have them push up. And we do have an infantry squad here that's going to be able to push through the orchard with us. I'm going to bring in another assault MG here. And I might bring in assault breaches to go with them. Not sure. I'm going to bring in another AT gun though. I am listening, sir. This is pretty risky. I might hold those assault team back. Another unit killed. Let's get out of line of sight here. We're probably going to have to smoke them off. Yep, that is fine. Let's just fall back for now. There's 2 Panzer 35s. I don't really care about those. Not on the left flank at least. Not with the M1 gun covering the main road. It's going to be another unit getting internal fragmented. That is good. Let's bring in an M5A1. I want to kill this U304 ahead of us, and that will open up the way for the assault team. I can also kill the 221. It looks like there's some recon here somewhere. That's going to be that dealt with, which means I can move more aggressively with the assault team. We can move the assault MG up, and wow, these guys need to unload before the STOS troop get the better of them. If we can get the machine guns on target, the STOS troop will lose out in that engagement. Yep, looks like we've won that. That's fine. We are going to have to stay out of the way of the Shug 3. Ooh, hello. That is a lot of tanks coming our way. So get out of the way of that. Okay. So this is where the AT gun will come in handy. Geared up and ready to move. I'm tempted to push up the AT gun on the left, but it seems like it's a waste of time. Ooh, Ju-87. Gonna have to have those fall back. Let's move the command over so we get the 2 stars on the M1 gun. That's going to be one of those destroyed. We can move the M4 out then, and we'll try and clean up these 35s. That's actually the command tank gone down, and we did get a hit onto another Panzer 35 there. Got a weapon jam onto that one. Really nice crits actually. Perfect. Right, we're putting stress onto the Stug 3, so I might be good to try and press that with the M4. If I can get into line of sight of it, it will stop to fight us, and we can kill it off. I'm not sure if I want to move the M1 gun up that way. Seems a bit risky. I am going to invest in some AA though. We'll get the Bofors with the CGMC. U-304 should be shot shortly. That's those sloths taken care of. Okay, let's continue to break through. There is the pack on the way. How are we going to deal with that? I might just try and fast move out of the way. Let's move back with the assault MGs, or maybe just go into the smoke here so that we're out of line of sight. That's all good. And honestly, I could just push this S07 pack from 2 sides. I think this M4 DD should be able to take some cheeky shots. Let's move that assault MG back for the time being. Okay, that's good. We made it fall back. Now we'll go again. Alright, that's going to be the infantry taking the heat there. That's okay. Alright, we're good. Let's just carry on. Over on this side, we need to make sure this falls back and the M5A1s move forwards. I'm melting that squad. Continue the push. And we'll bring in a couple more M5A1s. Right, that is going to be a pack 43, right? That's pack 40. Okay, well it was unloaded in line of sight of the M4DD, so that's really not going to do too much. I'm taking that out. That's good. I'm going to have to unload these guys early, I think, and we'll move them into the building. These guys can fall back. Ooh, tasty. The S07 pack there, managing to get the shot off, and that did definitely suck quite badly. Is what it is. What's up, sir? The S07 pack saving the day. Let's continue the push through this tree line with the assault team, and I'm going to have the assault leader follow the M5A1 now. These guys need to fall back. And I think I might bring the assault leader over to the left. These guys can get into the tree line. Okay. And we took out the STOS troops, so we've managed to take control of these buildings. Only a +1 at the moment. We have got quite a few kills, I think, but just really difficult to push through these hedgerows. That's a spalling shooter wounded. Gonna have to avoid the engagement with the fell Panzer 35. Okay, well that's those gone anyway. Thing is, these Panzer 35s, they're actually pretty good at close range. It's still a weapon-jammed Panzer 35 though. Maybe I can just briefly engage this Panzer 35. Yeah, see, they load so damn quickly. Quite a tricky engagement. Those are going to have to smoke themselves. It's okay. Just going to have to fall back. Nice kill onto the pack there. S307 pack. Let's push around the corner here onto these Panzer 35s. We need to make sure that we're attacking the right one. So I've given them specific orders. Nice, okay, and we'll kill the other one. That's all good. Right, this is going to continue over to there. Ooh, that's no good. And my... did die. That sucks. Yeah, I was hoping it was going to get away, but it did die in the end. We're going to have to hide behind these trees in order to avoid the S307 pack here. This Bofors can actually continue firing at the S307 pack, that is fine. We're going to burn out those Panzergrens, that's nice. And we'll continue to push through here instead. If I can get my AT gun up to this road, then that'll be good. Alright, we're going to have to bring in some M5 guns, I think. We'll bring in an M5 gun this road, I think. Where's that one? We'll bring it up here. And we'll bring one up to the left. So we're into the M5 gun territory. Right, we're just going to have to drive away from the S307 pack and go around the corner with the other M5A1. It's okay. There is probably going to be like a Panzer IV on the way though, which I'd have to be a little bit worried about. These guys are going to have to fall back. I'm not going to get across the road there with the assault breaches, so they're going to have to stay put. And I think I might bring in like some off-map just to try and blitz these mortars.
Yes, sir. As you command, sir.
Because getting rid of those is pretty important. I need to get rid of this Alpha Platter as well. I might just rocket them. Let's do that.
I'll be there soon. We're being overrun. Ready for orders. I'm out. Over.
Alright, that's the Alpha Platter dead. Nice. We'll have that just fall back for now.
This is where you get off. This war will be over by Christmas. Ready, sir.
Let's have those fall back. And we're going to have this come back as well, because I think there's Panzergrens. Yep. That's not good. Wasn't quick enough. We are getting the +2 though. Looks like GBfREF making ground on the right side. Let's get some recon in now that we have some available.
Yes, sir. Go in there. Everybody out. And let's hope Jerry won't catch us in the open. Ready, sir.
Oh, here comes the Hurricane bombers.
Yes?
Well, that is a very dead S-307 pack. I'm not really sure where I want to put this off map. There wasn't more to here, but I kind of want to get the other off map over on this side. Well, not off map. I want to kill the. Oh, that's another one dead. That sucks. Alright, we'll go for that. And we'll retreat with this. Otherwise it will get killed. Ooh, they missed. I should have let that fire. Oh well, that's going as well. Time to bring in another M5 gun.
Just give us something to burn.
And letting these Panzergrens get close is just a factor of not having any recon in this phase. This M5, well M20 OP is just like not going anywhere. I don't know what it's doing, to be honest. It's just not falling back. That's really sad. We're gonna lose it. Kind of just broken. I would smoke it with the assault team, but they're pinned down. Okay, we can reach there. Ah, too late. Of course it is, just as they are available. Alright, well, tough game. Maybe shouldn't have held my M5A1s too close to this tree line, but with double Pointe Shermans coming our way, really not much we can do. That didn't do as much damage as I wanted it to. Let me just put it that way. Alright, let's bring in an M7 in order to counter battery, since I will need something to shut down those mortars. And with both our Bofors and CGMC going down, I'm going to have to figure out a way to sort out my AA. Like, I would buy in the Bofors, but I think I'll just wait till phase C to get some CGMCs, because we don't really have too much that can be affected at the moment. Actually, saying that, let's just bring it in now. Our propeller went down, it's good. Let's just stop this recon and put them on return fire. Hope this M5 gun does the job, because if it doesn't, I'm kind of screwed. I might have to move this one, and we'll move the M4 over as well.
Just in case. Yes? Saluting the captain makes him a
Well, so this assault leader's been spotted.
Sir. A pint of sweat will save a gallon of blood.
Come on, M5 gun, hit the mark. You can do it. Wow. Okay, he did it! I thought he was going to get pinned almost straight away, but he didn't. Absolute savior. Incredible. That's going to be a Panzergren probably dead. If not, pretty well damaged. I might just bring up the M7. I don't know if that's a good idea. It's probably not a good idea, right?
Sugar Charlie 3. Say again. We can't take any more. One more.
Yeah, maybe it'll be fine. If the M7 actually fires, then yeah, the 222 is going to get pinned. Good, okay, so that's dealt with that. And we've taken out both of the Pointe Shermans. Let's just move back from whatever this is. That is Panzer IV. Well, we could probably lightning it.
Ready for action. One more kill. Ready to blast some tanks, sir. Serpentine.
And we'll move this back into the tree line here.
Shut up and listen to the
Alright, let's smoke those off. And Looks like my lightning is going to do absolutely nothing.
If that's an
It
order,
will completely missed, so what can you expect?
on the sky. Stretchers! Fireworks. Cut to pieces.
Right, I'm just going to unload the Bofors further back this time,
Go and shoot.
and we'll have that push forwards, like so.
Ready, sir. Drop 200.
Have this M7 actually do something, and well, this is not looking good. Let's bring in some rifles to just help out there. Churchill's going to be engaging a couple units at close range. That's one down. Hopefully he can take out the next. Matador doing fine work with the 716th. Internal fragments though onto the B2.
Ready to pound them, sir. Take care, boys. Keep your heads down, damn it. Gun checked and ready.
Well, that's going to be a rocket strike killing my M5. Not long till phase C, then we can just bring loads of M4A1s out the gate and make a real concerted effort. We need to find a way to prevent this breakthrough though.
Ready, sir. I'm going as fast as I can. Need a lift?
Let's get some more rifles in here.
Any orders, sir? Ready to fire, sir.
Right, into phase C we go.
Sugar King, Sugar Charlie 3. Say again. Yes, sir. Serpentine, serpentine. Waiting for orders. Yes, sir.
The thing is, this kind of engagement really works well for the 716th because a Werframen would just destroy this right now.
Carried away,
It would be
sir.
pretty brutal.
I know a shortcut. Sir. Serpentine, serpentine.
Right, let's just unload the rifles here and we'll have them attack move to here and then up to here.
Get ready, boys.
That is an 88 that I'm going to have to deal with.
Target neutralized.
Right, that Schimwagen got taken care of just in time.
I want to go home. Ready to fire.
The cheeky Panzer IV here.
Target
Alright, we'll bring in another M4 here. And bring in like one a minute, right? So
Everybody out.
that is fine. Hopefully we can get a shot onto the Panzer IV.
Fire.
And we'll bring in some more recon and stuff because there's just a lot of units just pushing through the salient right now.
Fox 1. Ready for action.
Right, we'll just go off down this road. That's fine.
CI is ready for battle. Jerry's dead. What are your orders? If that's an order. Armor ready.
Well, hello, Panzer Strike. Gonna take you out.
Jerry's dead.
That's good.
Assault
We can get across. That's even better.
waiting for orders.
Get these guys unloaded so they can push up this tree line. These ones can push across. There's a 2-3-1 there that I'm going to have to take out. But with all these M4A1s now available,
Yes, sir.
I think honestly we can make a lot of ground.
Best, sir. Indietreggiare. Any orders, sir? Jerry's dead. Ammo check, everybody. I want to go home.
Well, that's going to have to fall back.
At your orders.
They do still have LMgBfrEFs after all.
Need some extra eyes, sir.
Well, these 50 cows that come in with these M3 scouts, really good. Like, we can use them to help against the Panzer Grenadiers for sure.
Eyes out for Germans. Scouts, at your order.
We can probably even surrender them all with the scouts.
At your orders. Assault squad, form up.
Alright, where's that coming from? Let's just counter battery a little. Keep the M3 scout in cover.
Yes, sir.
I don't want it to be killed by the recon vehicle. I might use this to help pin the pioneers actually.
Fire, smash 'em. Ready, sir. Watch for ambushes. Yes. We're under fire. At your orders. Roger that.
Oh, that's a lot of 259s. Let's have the M4 come back.
Good hit. Good hit. I am
I think I'm going to hit them with a rocket strike. I might also bring in some more lightnings.
Go on, control. Hit the pavement. I'm out. Over. Roger, control. We can't take much more of this. Affirmative. Red 6, mounted up.
Right, let's try and engage this Panzer IV.
Let's roll.
It is falling back.
Contacts
So let's just hurry up a bit here.
waiting for orders. Best job I ever had.
Continue to shoot at that. Good.
Armor ready. What are our orders, sir? Need some extra eyes, sir.
Right, the pioneers are taken care of. That's all good.
We're operational.
One M4A1. What are you doing? Okay. Thank God for that.
Awaiting orders. War daddy to red leader.
This M4DD needs to just get away from this Panzer IV-G and push over to the left side a bit more. And we do need to bring in another M4A1. Looks like Pank's having problems.
Loud and clear. Out. Nice shooting, gunner. Roger. Put your foot down, driver. Red 6.
Well, he's just going to straight up surrender. He's had enough.
Watch for ambushes. Put your foot down, driver.
Let's bring in the lightnings and actually let's just have like one shoot down the ME-109 while it's there. Why not? I think it was about to, but then I stopped it.
Fighter ready. I want my scalps.
Alright, we'll come over to the Focke-Wulf and try and take that out.
Pilots, the hunters, and the prey. What are our orders, sir?
It's just more and more M4A1s arriving. This is ridiculous. I thought it would be fun in the late game, but I didn't realise how effective it would be.
Move out. Stay alert.
Of course we did lose ground on our left flank, but it's okay.
Awaiting instructions. I'm on E. Bugging out. Roger. Heading back.
My Air Force just flying around in their air spawn. I wonder how many kills I got without even realising.
Radio check red 1 through 6. Over.
Bit of a messy game in general. I think the lack of recon from phase A to B really did actually
Ready to fire.
play a big factor, sorry,
Coming in hot.
in how this game turned out.
Attention.
Oh no, that's not good. Can we save the assault leader though?
Red 6 mounted up.
Them M4A1's on target. Let's get in there.
Ready for
And
orders.
saved. Very good.
I'll be there soon.
let's pin down the Panzergrenz here.
Yes, sir.
And we'll continue to push through. So yeah, losing all of the M5A1s like to the Pointe du Shermans was pretty rough, but we recovered well, and we always had the advantage on the right flank at least.
I am listening, sir.
Just Matador doing well with the 7/16th.
Waiting for orders. How bad is the flak over there?
I wonder if I can strafe the SDKZ7 to death. I might just be able to mortar it or hit it with the M7 as well.
Bandit ahead. Ready to engage. I'm out. Over.
I think I'm going to require some more infantry,
Mounted up.
since we are very light on infantry right now.
Good hit. Good hit. We're listening. I'm attacking control. Bitte, nicht schießen. I don't like
Let's have the rocket lightning get out of there. This P-38 can strafe the Panzergrenz to death.
Watch for ambushes. Hit the pavement. Squad, at your orders, sir. Ammo check, everybody. We're closing on.
Let's get some more scouts in here, just so that we can play this out against the AI.
I hear you loud and clear. War daddy to red leader. I am listening.
Is that a Marder?
Bitte, nicht schießen.
Ooh, ouch.
If you see a crowd, blow them away.
Are going to be a Panzer IV-G? I think it is.
Red 6.
That's the trouble with them though, is they do lack the aim time compared to a Sherman, so managed to sort that out. It's two very good kills.
Fighter ready. Attacking.
Go on, Lightnings. Finish them off.
Good hit. Good hit. There are two types of pilots. The hunters and the preys. Sir, yes, sir. Fire and maneuver.
One of these units all on top of each other is not the best idea. We did actually manage to get both of those, which is great.
Shut up and listen to the captain.
Both of the MU-109 G2 BR-21s, that is.
Shortcut.
But with Matador surrendering, that's going to be a victory. And felt a lot longer than it actually was. It might have been because the game was lagging a little bit, but overall, relatively solid performance. Yeah, 3,590 kills to 1,570 losses. I felt like in the early game when we were killing all the Befehl Panzer 35S and the other Panzer 35Ss, I felt like we were definitely doing really well. We weren't losing many units when we were killing a lot of units, but we couldn't make ground easily because of the way that the roads are on that map and getting through the tree lines. So I got to a point where I kind of got blunted because they brought in a couple Shermans, and my Sherman was on the right side, and I think the other one had been killed or something. So yeah, that was tough. But this M1 gun early on, getting like the Panzergrenz kill was really nice, and also the S-307 pack kill. The M4 killing that Pack 40 as it unloaded is all right. But generally, I think the kills were relatively spread. This is sort of Pank's last push, and then everything after that was just AI, and maybe a couple planes from Matador. But yes, pretty nice game. The first does work quite well on that map because of the infantry having smoke. So you don't have to provide smoke as much with like artillery as you would with something like the 6th Airborne. So we managed to use that to our advantage to sort of keep a couple of our units alive as they got exposed. But otherwise, you know, maybe there was things I could have done here and there, like had some more infantry on the field, you know, stuff like that. Maybe brought in recon quicker in phase B. that would have made that game a bit cleaner. But overall, I never felt like I was on the losing end of that. That's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.